Welcome to my compilation video of what I did 2026. We're going to Seattle, we're going to Chicago via Amtrak Empire Builder train. I flew then from Chicago to Boston, had a day in Boston and then went to Salem. 3,084 miles. They're all here, they're all broken down into chapters. Take a look at the bits that you want to. And also have a look at the playlist. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in a bit.
I am at Seattle, Tacoma, SEATAK Airport. I've just made my way up to departures for the dramatic background. I understand it is very easy to get from the airport to downtown. So I am going to go and try out what I believe is going to be a very easy ride, very cheap, very efficient, and if you stay with me you'll see how it works. So let's go do this. Let's get on our way. So we are first sign, ground transportation. Now ground transportation could be buses, could be trains, could be Uber, could be any of that. Rental cars, all of that business. Let's have a look at this. Skybridge 1. The one that we're looking for is Link Light Rail. Now, that should take me all the way into downtown Seattle. So you've got to go on the Skybridge. This is Skybridge 1. Take a look over there. There's a whole bunch of other ones, so it doesn't really matter which airline you've come in. They'll all take you on the Skybridge and will put you in the direction of ground transportation. This might seem a bit weird to start off with because it's like you're going into a car park or parking garage. But anyway, let's go with this. Link Light Rail. Uber. It's 10:15 in the morning, so I'll see how long this actually takes me to get to where I need to go, and then how long the train journey is. Now it is a little bit of a walk, but as you could see, there's escalators, and this is level and flat, so there's no problems with that at all. But as we get a little bit closer, able-bodied or not, there are some shuttles. If you ever see one, I'll point it out. But apparently they're free to use and they'll take you all the way across. Bear in mind we're in America, they'll probably want a tip. There's a Link Light Rail sign down there and over here, which tells me to go over that way, so we will. And here we have another air bridge, so it's obviously different airlines, so wherever you come in from, very, very easy. There's another air bridge. There's another sign, take me through. So it's just walking you around the car park really. Once we get through over here, that's where you need to get your ticket. The ticket prices are very good as well. So I'll show you the machine. Now, when you get round to here, just after it, you know you're absolutely on the right way when you see a green and yellow striped kind of rainbowy floor. But you can't go wrong because look, Link Light Rail signs all over the place. So here comes your lime green and blue rainbow floor. There's a sign, look, pedestrians stay to the right, shuttles in use. I haven't seen one yet. And there you go, number 1 train is the one we're getting. It says there's one in 5 minutes. I wonder if we'll be on that one. Just across this side you can now see where the station is. We have to go up a level, but we'll get our ticket first. By the way, if you're finding this video useful, make sure you leave me a comment down below. Click like and subscribe, it's free and it helps the channel. And as if by magic, look, here's one of the shuttles. There we go. Free ride. So as we get here into the atrium, see people waiting over there to get their tickets, and there's another ticket machine there. I'll show you a way of getting the tickets, but I won't do it here because there's too many people queuing. It's very easy to buy. I'll just show you at one of the stations. So what we can do is go along here, take the escalator up, and go on the train. So if you're going into Seattle, up here, we take the train on the right-hand side. The one to the left side is Federal Way downtown, and the one to the right-hand side is Linwood City Centre, which goes through Seattle. And there will be a sign up here which will point to the right-hand side for that train. So here we are on the platform, and it tells me the next train will be in 6 minutes. So I'm going to pause here and then get on the train. It is now 27 minutes past 10. So it's taken me 10 to 12 minutes just to walk here. So as long as you feel that you're up to that, then that's great. Otherwise, as I say, there's always the shuttle. While I'm stood waiting for the train, let me tell you about how I stay connected while I'm over in the States. I use SEATAK. It's brilliant. It's all your data you need. It's great for Google Maps, checking your bank details, moving money about, keeping in touch. You can be on Messenger or WhatsApp. Basically, data plans which can keep you connected and a lot cheaper than using your phone when you're abroad. They operate in over 120 countries around the world. Download the app, dead easy to use. And if you use my code, Gordon7588, you'll get $5 off your first purchase. I'm not being sponsored by Salem, but it's worth a go if you want to save some money and stay connected. Train should be here any minute.
Next stop, Tupelo International Boulevard.
Like most trains these days, it will announce the next station it's going to, and there is a map on the side of the train just above the door. I'll get a close up of that in a minute, which will take you to, you can see exactly where you are and where it's taking you to and where you can go. Today I'm going to Westlake, which is pretty much city centre. There's a shop there that I want to go to. But when I get to Westlake, I will show you how to use the ticket machine. And when we get a bit closer, I will fill you in.
Now entering Stadium, doors to my right. Westlake, doors to my right.
So this is me exiting at Westlake. Some very, very clear signs around. Every station is really well equipped. It's all very well signposted. They've got escalators and elevators. The train seems very, very safe, and it's just a really nice experience. It is now 11:10, so it has literally taken me 55 minutes from the departure and arrival lounge at SEATAK Airport to get here at Westlake. A quick look at the station. This is typical of what they all look like. Lots of artwork. I'm ultimately very impressed. The one thing I want to do now is show you how the ticket machine works, and that will then conclude this video. You click on here, you can get a one-way ticket or a round trip. A single ticket will cost you $3. You've got to use it within 2 hours. If you get a round trip, it's also an all-day ticket, so it's $6, and you can just use it as many times as you like. I've got a $6 ticket, so I'm jumping on and off a few times today because I've got a few places to be. Right, I now need to go and visit a shop. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe. Follow any of my other videos, and we'll see you on the next one. I am in Seattle. Today we're going to see lots of fun stuff. Tall stuff, small stuff, arty stuff, fish stuff. Let's go and get into this. I'm allowed to walk on the concrete, I'm not allowed to walk on the wood. It's a Seattle thing. They open in 7 minutes and you're allowed to walk on it then. There's a security guard stopping you from walking on it. Oh well, he says he thinks it's stupid, I agree. I want to take some filming because it looked good fun. Let's have a look. Behind me here in Seattle is the original Starbucks. They're all queuing up to get in there. I'm not going in. Ironically, as this is the original, in a few days' time I'll be in Chicago, where the biggest in the world sells all sorts of stuff. So I shall probably pop in there. Might be more servers. It might be worth going in. You never know. I might even have they actually sell booze in there, so I might have something there. But that's the original behind me at Pike Place Market. I'll just do a spin around, and it's good to see it, but I'm not bothered about going in. So still at Pike Place, you can see Great fun. And there it is, Starbucks. This is Pike Place Market in Seattle. I've seen some very nice things. Let's go and have a look at something disgusting. It's just down there. We'll go and have a look and let me know what you think about it in the comments. Hey diddle diddle, cat and a fiddle. What's going on there then? There is weird art everywhere. Right, let's go and see if we can find this horrible thing that I want to have a look at. Might speed this bit up. Ah, we're kind of here. In case you haven't worked it out. So this is called the gum wall, and it's because there's chewing gum everywhere. Eek. I've come to have a look because I can, but oh my god, it's horrible. Right, enough of that. An unexpected treat for myself, taking the monorail to the Space Needle. Just like that, the Space Needle. We'll go and have a look at it in a minute. Oh, we've got a Cyndi Lauper look-alike.
Now arriving at Seattle Center Station. This is our one and only stop. Please make sure you have all of your belongings and watch your step as you exit through the doors on the right side of the train. We hope to see you again soon.
Apparently this is Monorail Man. I don't think you can buy a kit and build your own, but still. It's a big bugger. Up above me there is an exceptionally tall thing. I'm not going up it because apparently there's a better view from somewhere else and you can actually see the Space Needle when you go and have a look. So I'm going to try and do that. But it's nice being here, going around the shop and the music and everything they're playing. It's a bit like Epcot, a bit like Disney. It's lots of fun. I like Seattle. That monorail was great. And I've got that to look forward to going back as well. Thank you for being there. Thanks for coming with me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. It's free and it can make my channel grow. That'd be great. See you in a bit. See, this is the bar by the Space Needle. We've got some fine accordions and some artwork. It's all very nice. Time for a beer, I think.
The train is arriving. Please stand behind the yellow line.
This is part of my clam chowder quest. Going back to Pike Market, the place that I went to this morning for a drink. They do clam chowder. They seem to do it in a sourdough bread bowl. So we'll go and give that a go and see, do they make the best clam chowder in the world? Let's go find out. Looks like I'm going to have to queue. Famous clam chowder. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, thank you. We'll take it out to you. Hi there. How many?
You remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Clam chowder in bread bowls, please.
You got it. Any
Is it-
beverages?
No, thank you. Is it the best clam chowder in the world?
It's the best clam chowder I've had.
Okay, I'll work for it.
I haven't had them all, so I can't say for certain.
Okay, that's good.
It's very good.
No.
All right. $41.89 is going to be your total.
That's
right
great.
here.
Okay,
All right, take this number. That's how we'll find you.
lovely, thank you.
Down here or up top.
Okay. He says it's the best he's ever had, so let's find out. Clam chowder quest in Seattle is on. So, because there is a sourdough bowl, I have to try it. And they filled it up, and I got some extra. And the lid. This is Lowen's at Pike Market in Seattle. So let's try it. It's thick and it's creamy, and it's got some herbs on top. It looks like a few speckles. It might be chili, who knows?
Yesterday, yeah, tomorrow's my shot. There were several that I wanted. You're right.
It's got potatoes in it. It's got clams in it. Let's go for this. Still no bacon. Well, that's very nice. A little bit salty. Is it the best clam chowder in the world? Maybe not. Pretty good. It's $18.95, but I am in a bit of a tourist trap. So I'll be back and let you know what I think at the end. The verdict, it was a good solid clam chowder. The bread was very nice. It could have been doing with crunchier. However, it was a good solid meal. I enjoyed it very, very much. What makes for it is very much the location. So I'm just going to show you now. Look around where I'm sat. What a view. Huge sound. Mountains in the background with snow on top. The place has got a great vibe, and there are locals that are eating here. It's a Monday afternoon in April, and downstairs the place is full. Come up for the view. I'd recommend it. So if you're in Pike Place, try Lowen's. Tell them Abtaman sent you. If you've been here, let me know. Comments down below. Right, we'll do another one soon, but not today. See you in a bit. Clam Chowder Fest continues, and this one apparently is supposed to be brilliant. This is Pike Place Chowder. So we'll get in here, we'll have a look. Sorry I'm not on the proper film, on the camera, on the proper camera, but I'm here, so let's give it a go. Hi, can I have a small clam chowder please, in New England? It's for here, thanks. That's it, thank you.
We come with a piece of bread. Would you like some extra bread?
That's fine, yeah, that's great, that's alright.
Thank you.
Place clam chowder. I've got some oyster crackers, and I noticed looking at this, and they do claim to be pretty much the best in the world. I'm going to try it before I do anything else. And the one thing this has got in it is bacon. Oh, this has got everything. Oh, that is good. Right, put some crackers in. It is a small bowl. You get a bit of bread, some crackers. It's $11. So it's probably the same sort of price as the others, but that is really good. I'll come back at the end and tell you what I think. That was my bowl of clam chowder at Pike Place Chowder. It was wonderful, very thick and creamy. Bacon, celery, clams, potato. I think it's got to be my favourite by far. They do claim pretty much to be the best. You won't find me arguing right now, but I will be doing some more. I don't know if I'll do another one in Seattle because I leave tomorrow, but the next one could well be Legal Seafoods in Chicago, and then possibly Legal Seafoods in Boston and something in Salem. So stay tuned and we'll eat more clam chowder. I like that with bacon though, that was very good. Top of my list at the moment. Good morning, it had to be done. I'm taking the ferry to Bainbridge Island for a little bit of a day out.
Ferry. The following message is an important safety announcement.
I'll let her talk to you.
For security reasons, we ask that passengers not leave any backpacks, luggage, packages, or other personal belongings unattended during this crossing. Upon arrival at our final destination, all passengers must disembark the vessel. In the event of a shipboard emergency, signals will be sounded on the ship's
It's rather impressive, isn't it? Let's have another look.
signals on the ship's whistle. If this should occur, you may be asked to leave on the
I'm excited today, I hope you are too. We'll do some more in a bit. We'll have a bit of ferry art. A handsome chap. Jigsaws included. I think it's very useful. There's a variety of jigsaws around that you can work through on your ferry crossing, and lots of nice art. Time for real Washington State culture, I think. Dog plate. Ah, this is all very cool. Oh, these are very, very clever. Extremely clever. Almost a Robbie the Robot diving helmet. As usual. Some of it I don't really get very much. This is good. Look at these. She-duck. So that one's called a pregnant duck. Which kind of weird because they lay eggs. Duck and duckling teapot. I wonder if it works. And Another diving helmet. These are fun. So this is called the rooftop garden. It's kind of a 20-foot patio. I'll have to sit down in a minute. Here's your view from up here. Who knew? Having taken a short ferry ride across from Seattle to Bainbridge Island, I've been reflecting, is Seattle worth a visit? It absolutely is. Have I found the best clam chowder in the world? Not yet, I'm still on the lookout. But I'd definitely recommend, if you come to Seattle, you don't just have to stay in the city, there's a lot going on. Go take a look at the ferries. Click some of my links on the side here to follow some more of my videos. And we will see you on the next one. I will shortly take in my train from Seattle to Chicago on the Empire Builder. That should be a great video as well. I'm still on the hunt for clam chowder, and we'll see you on the next one. I have boarded my spacious roomette on the Empire Builder from Seattle to Chicago. We're still in the station, we haven't moved yet. I've only been on 2 minutes, but I did meet Mick from Mexborough. Had a beer with him beforehand. He got here in Seattle today from Heathrow. I'm just leaving. He's doing the Empire Builder on Saturday. This could all turn out to be good fun. We shared information, so hopefully Mick, you've now liked and subscribed. And when you have, I'll give you another shout out. So we're going to get this underway in about 4 minutes, I believe. It'll be great. This train outside here, I believe, is the Cascade. We've got some great stuff to see tonight, I think, through the window. And I'm also going to start on my quest that I've set for myself to have completed before I get to Chicago. And before I do that, I need to reintroduce you to somebody. My emotional support, Cluck Norris. He's here and he'll be with me all the way. So we'll see you very soon. Just met Tony. Dinner reservation, 6 o'clock. Let's see if their steak and service is better than last year's California Zephyr. That is one of the other things that we're going to be checking. So make sure you check back, like, comment, subscribe. It's free. Click the button and it'll keep you updated. Right, time to chill. So there's an hour and 6 minutes before dinner. A bit of dinner. Cluck wants some. Do you want some dinner, Cluck? Yeah. Cascade's moving.
Oh no, I got you. I'll make sure Zach knows to look out for you.
Don't know if you can hear him. That's Tony. He's very loud. We're moving. Just another 45 hours to go.
Welcome aboard train number 8, Empire Builder, bound for Chicago, Illinois, and all intermediate stops.
My challenge to fill some time is to crochet a hat. And as Coventry City are now champions of the championship, I need to make a Coventry City hat. I've looked at some YouTube videos, and a couple of things I need to establish first before I start is something very important, and that's what size do I want to do. So let's have a look. 270 millimeters, or if you're a lady, 27 centimeters. Now my head, I'm on a train, it fell over. 600 millimeters or 60 centimeters. So it's a bit of a big bugger, isn't it, really? 23 inches. So I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to start in a bit, see how it works out. Cluck Norris is here. He's my inspiration, my emotional support chicken. We'll get going. I don't know how it's going to work out. I've got 2 days to do this, haven't I? A couple of very important things. Look, the hat started, that's great. And they have now announced that the dinner reservations for 6 o'clock are open. The last time I went and had some of this on the California Zephyr, I wasn't too impressed. So let's hope that this is going to work out. I'm going to wander down, have something to eat, and I'll rate it against the Zephyr, and I'll just rate it in general. Then I'm going to come back, do a bit more of that, and see you in a bit. I will take the salad, please, the steak, medium rare. I'll have the spoon cake, red wine, and a Diet Coke, please.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. I just didn't want you to think I was going to do something small. I got you. Thank you.
You can't go wrong with a salad, it's always the same.
Yeah.
It's the steak, that's
I
it.
like eating those prawns. They're just,
So I used to like.
do you want a bread plate?
Dessert.
Bread?
Yeah, why not?
It might make the, go a little better. It's just that we've been on this
Thank you.
then you have the same 4 choices.
So we now have the Empire Builder version of the flat iron steak. Got some red onion, that's nice. Got 3 more carrots than I had last time. Let's take a look at the steak. It's twice as thick as the last one. Let's try the flavour. I wanted medium rare.
Okay, so you have to give me an inch here. Give me an inch so I can cut mine.
That's really good. It's very nice. I can go with this. Would I pay $45?
I know.
Probably not. But I'm on a train with some lovely people, going through some fantastic scenery, which I'll film tomorrow. Yeah, this is so far better than the California Zephyr. And my new friend across from me is also a crochet expert that I've taught something to. We'll get to that later. I am back to my cozy bijou domicile. Just had the most lovely dinner with 2 very nice people, Kathy and Walter, on this train, and they're spending a month travelling around the country on Amtrak. What lovely people, honestly. Thank you, Kathy and Walter, for being there. It's been my pleasure to spend some time with you. And I'm going to do a little bit more crochet. By the way, Kathy is a knitter and a crocheter, but she'd never heard of Tunisian crochet, so I might have to show her something tomorrow. That's been a great day. We'll see you in the morning, and I'll give you a room tour, and we'll see how my hat's coming on. Let's have a little look how it is at the moment. There we are. I'm kind of like still deciding exactly how to go about it, but I'll get there. Here is a fresh air stop. It is 9:15. A place called Wenatchee in Washington. Take a look at the train. It's down there, and it goes all the way up there. And it's a lot warmer here than it was in Seattle. So far I've had dinner, which was very pleasant, especially with my companions, Walter and Kathy. What lovely people. This is the latest I've been up for days. A lot of people are now kind of in their shorts and pyjamas and stuff. It's a 10-minute, 15-minute break. There's a crew change of some kind. It's nice to be off. So it's only 4 hours on the train, but it's lovely to be here. I'm not even sure which direction we're going, to tell you the truth. But it's good to be off here. I'm absolutely thrilled with this train ride so far. Comparing it to the California Zephyr, it's very different. I know the Zephyr, if you look at that video, and it's in my Epic Adventures from 2025, it's 5 hours late getting there. The meals weren't great. I don't think the meals here are great, but they're very, very acceptable. Far better than economy airline. Not as good as business or first class, although they try to call this first class. But that steak was acceptable. I wouldn't pay $45 for it. The salad was just some green leaves, a bit of brie and a Paul Newman dressing. And then they got this chocolate spoon cake, which was just that filling, and Kathy swapped hers for mine because hers was a bit bigger. Anyway, I ate it. Next meal is breakfast. and we lose an hour because we go on to mountain time. So I don't know if that means that we're going to be in Montana at that point. But anyway, no, it's going all right. I don't think I'm going to make it up at Spokane because that's midnight and that's 3 hours from now. So hopefully I'll be asleep. The crochet is going well and I'll show you that later. Right, I think I might get back on board, lay my bed down. See you in a bit. Good morning. As I awake, I've been awake about 20 minutes now. It's around about 6:15 according to my phone, and I'm looking out the window, which is quite impressive really. Here we are on the 24th of April. I think our next stop is going to be Whitefish, Montana. So I'll be getting off to take a look. I think I might have to put a coat on, take a look outside. It's a little bit of a winter wonderland. We'll take a look as we get closer. I think right now I'm going to go and get some coffee. I'll let you enjoy the trees for a moment. It's a rocky old night one way and another, but got some sleep. The whole thing is, on this train, you can sleep when you like. Time doesn't really exist. Oh, we have a viewing car as well. I do recall being awake around about midnight and some shunting going on, and I think that's when we were at Spokane, so we should have met up with the train from Oregon. So we should have some new people. Wow, look at those deer. Hundreds of them. It's the beauty about being awake early.
No, she said she wasn't. She came out here.
So this is Whitefish, Montana. You know it's a good place because they got a goat. There you go. Always trust a place with a goat. The time is 10 to 8 in the morning and it's -1. Look at this building. That's a train station. Oh, there's a nice train down here. Let's go and see if we can have a look at that. I don't know how long we're here for. How long's the stop for here?
About 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Yeah. Good morning.
Okay.
Where are you heading to?
9 minutes, got time to take a look at this engine. If I've got to jump on it in the wrong place, then I'll do it. I can always walk through. It's good to get some steps in. So this is the back. You can't get much further back than this. So I'll try to get to the front on a longer stop. There you go. I think there's some mountains over here. Let's go and have a quick look. Yeah, behind the freight. I can see it better from my room. Look at that though. Welcome to Montana, folks. I haven't seen Hannah yet. Snow on the cars as well, look. We go through National Glacier Park next. So we'll see if we can get some views of that.
Station, Red Wing, Winona, Louisiana Cross, Toma, Wisconsin Dells, Portage, Columbus, Milwaukee Intermodal Station, Glenview.
Okay, I've got all I need here. So we're having a 3-egg omelette with some sausage and some salsa, which is normally pretty good. So I'm going to get into it. So this is Shelby, Montana. Let me show you something. Shelby, Montana, -1, feels like -16, and it's snowing, and I'm in shorts. It's a fresh air break. I don't know when I'm going to get the next one. I know there's one tonight at Minot. That's going to be about 10 o'clock. So we should have another one before then. Let's have a little look. Now I think where I live is quiet and desolate. But my God, this this place is something else. So these are the bright lights of Shelby, Montana. Little bar over there, Oil City Saloon. Don't know if they've got any oil. Refrigeration and air conditioning. I don't think we need here today. That's the front end down there of the train. Might try and get a look at that later, but not right now because they're going to make us get back on. There you go, I've had me 2 minutes. I think I'm going to have a shower, warm up, and then look at having some lunch. Shelby, Montana, done. Here we are, back in my room. We are in Havre, spelled H-A-V-R-E, as in Le Havre. Now, there is talk, from what I've heard, it's been called Havre for two reasons. One, it's named after Le Havre in France. I don't know how true that is. And the other one is two gentlemen were arguing over a woman and one of them had had enough, so he said, Havre. Could be true. It's -1, feels like -15. I've had a shower and I'm walking around in a pair of shorts. There's a big engine down here, just want to have a quick look at, which looks kind of fun. Then I'm going to get back on and we'll have a little chat. Here we go. So we're still in Montana. We've been in here since before 6 o'clock this morning and it's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Here, look, Havre. But we've gone forward an hour. Let's look at this. Because we've left, always trust an engine when it's got a goat on it. We left Pacific time, and as we crossed into Montana, the time changed. We're on mountain time, which means we're only 7 hours behind the UK now. And then in overnight, we're going to go to 6 hours behind, because I'll then be in Illinois. All timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, it's all good fun.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Right, I'm cold, I'm getting back on now. It's great, can't get bored with this. It's about 20 hours in, I think. This is great, loving it. Food's good, people I'm meeting are good, and I'm enjoying it. Far better than the California Zephyr last year. I'll speak to you again shortly. I don't know when the next one will be. I know there's one at Minot. I don't know if I'll be awake at that one, because that's going to be when it's dark, after dinner. Right, see you in a bit. Don't know if you can see it, but it's snowing a bit out there, blowing from the back. I've been sat here now for about 20 minutes. Typical Amtrak delay. We're waiting for freight. We've crossed into North Dakota, so we're now on Central Time. So this is my third time zone of the day. It's all confusing, isn't it? So it's now 8 o'clock, but it feels like 7 and I'm just getting used to it. When really, where I left yesterday, it's 6. Anyway, snowing out there. It's a nice little nodding donkey there. Little oil field, gas blowing there. It's all good. I just downloaded a film, so I'll be watching that very shortly. My Coventry City hat has come together very nicely. I'll do some more black and white stripes very shortly. That's taken me about an hour and a half so far. It's all coming together. I've got to have something to do on the train. I've got some Netflix to watch later that I've downloaded, so we'll have some of that too. These Amtrak journeys are very long, so I set myself a task to actually learn a new skill, and that's when Pluck Norris came into being, along with his nunchucks. So I started to learn to crochet. So I set myself a task to actually complete something on this journey. I have just finished it. Here it is. It's my Coventry City hat that I've crocheted, not to any particular pattern, but one that I thought of, sorry Cluck, one that I just kind of made up as I went along. So it's a half double crochet in the main body, and I've done a brim with a single crochet, and I've done a bobble hat. I started it yesterday, finished it today. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I suppose I'm going to have to look out the window. But it's been a great trip so far, and if you're going to do one of these trips, make sure you've got something to do, because it'll keep you entertained. And my emotional support chicken is with me, and my hat now, so I'm having a jolly good time. Minneapolis St. Paul's. I thought there'd be more to see here. They don't give you a lot. First fresh air break of the day. It's 9:30. We've been travelling about 40 hours. There's another 8 hours to get to Chicago. It's been brilliant so far. Absolutely superb. Can't fault it. It is a bit warmer here than it was up in Whitefish, where it's -1, feeling like -17. Here it's 8 degrees, and it's great. It's really good. So you can take a little look behind me. I'm not going to see a great deal of anything. Great to be here so far. So we'll see you back on board. While we're still rolling, let me and Cluck give you. You sit there, Cluck. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Let me give you a breakdown of the Amtrak trip, Empire Builder. We've gone from Cluck and I, from Seattle to Chicago. We're about 6 hours out now. It has cost $600 for this trip. It might seem expensive, but I've done a breakdown. Now, if you're one of those people that want to eat and people feed you while you're traveling, I've looked at it. Breakfast, which is very nice, would cost you $20. Lunch would cost you $25, and your dinner would cost you $45, and you get a drink with that as well. You might only want breakfast and dinner or a lunch or whatever, but either way, in the room they feed you. So that's a total of $180. So in effect, it brings your transport costs down to $420. It's also 2 nights accommodation. How much is a hotel going to cost you? So if you like, it's $210 a night, including your transport. Now the beauty of this is there are less people obviously in the rooms. You've got access to the showers, which you don't have in coach, and there are less people that go to the loo and the toilets. You've got access to your car attendant, so if something's not right, they can go and put that together. I've really enjoyed this, and I've met some people, some really nice people while having meals. We've talked all sorts of nonsense. I've also managed to do my hobby, my new hobby, which filled in the time here with some crochet stuff. You've seen the hat and you'll see it again. Cluck came along because he was my first project. I can highly recommend it. It's great fun. Bear in mind, it's not just A to B. The bit in the middle is the important part, because you could probably fly for $100, $150 and you're there in 2 hours. This is a 48-hour trip. You see some fantastic countryside, you see some fantastic wildlife, and the weather was so different. I left Seattle, it was nice. Woke up in Montana, there was snow, and there was snow all day. Bits of blizzards. It got very cold, but that's all part of the adventure. You get your fresh air breaks, you can't wander too far off. I'm now pootling along from Minneapolis, St. Paul's. We're following the Mississippi down to Chicago. We're running about an hour late. It doesn't matter. If you're enjoying this, please click like and subscribe. Have a look at some of my other videos. And this is the end of my Empire Builder video, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, Chuck says thanks for being there too. Yeah. There's a Sears Tower poking above the clouds. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Start my next Chicago adventure. Lincoln Park Zoo, free entry. Got to be one of the best things you can do in Chicago for nothing. I was that busy enjoying my bus ride, I almost forgot to get off. I'll tell you about the buses in Chicago as we go today. Great value for money, but I should fill you in on that. But let's go and have a look at this zoo, see what it's like. I guess it's kind of a fun thing to do. It's a Sunday morning, so we're going to take a look at what we can find. Let's see if we can find something funny, fuzzy, cute, or scary. I'm sure it's all here, and that's not just the people. So far the only wild thing is me. I nearly hit a child in the head with a door. They don't look where they're going, do they? The lions are fun. I don't know who Alan is. I must say the environments they've got seem to be very pleasant. Not been a fan of zoos, but this seems very good. There's a few people stood over there, so maybe I'm going to see our western lowland gorilla. I've got to say, they're an impressive bunch. The gorilla's eyes, not the people. Everyone seems to think a gorilla's arse is funny. There we go, that's life.
I love the zebra case you made. Yeah, let's go.
This is a black tree monitor. Not doing a lot, but he's there. That's a rattlesnake. Let me fill you in on Lincoln Park Zoo and the buses. Lincoln Park Zoo, it's not very big. You can walk around it very easily. Spend a couple of hours. Lots of different animals. They're all very well catered for and look like they're cared for a lot. Very good indeed. Very, very impressive. Now, as far as transport's concerned, what I find is the easiest way to get around is using a Ventra card. You can pay single fares on the bus if you want to, using your contactless, or you can get the app, or you can get a Ventra card on the app, and it's using Pace, they call it. But it's $5, and that's unlimited transport all the way, and you can do that all the way out to the airport and back, hop on, hop off, wherever you want to. I find it very, very easy just to pay your $5, get it on your app, and you can ride all day. I've done a screen print, so I'm going to pop that on here so you can have a look. But Chicago, it's so easy to get around, it really is. Big city, busy city. You don't want to be using Uber, too expensive, but the buses run everywhere. So CTA, Chicago Transit Authority, well done, you do a great job. So I'm going to get my bus back in a minute, and I'm going to go to the biggest Starbucks in the world. When I was in Seattle, I went to the first Starbucks. I'm going to go and have an espresso martini in Starbucks. I've never had one, and I've never been in there, so there'll be a few firsts. See you in a bit. This is Starbucks Rotisserie Reserve. It is the biggest Starbucks in the world. As I said, I've been in the original in Seattle the other day. So I think it's time to go in here and have an espresso martini, another first. Let's go take a look. Hello. Now I understand you've actually got a bar in here and I can get an espresso martini.
Yeah, of course, straight ahead to the fourth floor.
Fourth floor?
Fourth floor.
That'll work, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Fourth floor, let's go give it a go. Yes, this is the third floor. I just saw one thing that I've read about. There's an experimental coffee bar. So this is where they try out all the new stuff first. And you can also get things here that you can't get anywhere else in the world. So it is a pretty unique place. It's on Michigan Avenue, part of the Magnificent Mile. Right, I'm going up to the fourth floor. Let's go see what happens here. Hello.
Hi.
I'd like an espresso martini, please.
Espresso martini, anything else?
Probably another one of them when I've had one. Done. Is that the beast?
That's the ube right there.
All right, okay.
Did you get the regular one?
I've no idea. Just ask for an espresso martini, whatever's coming.
Where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Okay, yeah.
From the UK, but I'm over on the east coast, Lincolnshire.
Lincolnshire, okay.
Yeah, but
I've only been to London, but I love it over there.
right.
Yeah.
Great.
We don't have espresso.
I don't even know how much things are going to cost. Just what they're.
I think they're like 17.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. It better be good. $17.88. We'll give it a go in a minute. Is that me? Thank you. It's okay if I sit there? Thank you. That looks fun. What have you got?
It's a seasonal cocktail flight, I think it's called.
Okay.
So it's got an espresso martini, matcha margarita, and I forget what this one is here. But
What do you call that for the three of those? It's
Sorry.
What was it called, the three of those?
Seasonal cocktail flight. Yeah.
Here we go. Tastes very nice. It's kind of like sweet and coffee and doesn't taste alcoholic, but excellent. I'll enjoy having that. I have to say that is the most impressive Starbucks I've ever been in my life. 5 floors of experiments, brand new flavours and a bar. That espresso martini was very, very nice. Well, it wants to be for 13 quid, doesn't it? Right, let's go and have a little walk down here. This is what's called the Magnificent Mile. It's Michigan Avenue, the most exclusive place in Chicago. And then we're going to go to a little bar, which I'm very fond of. Have a quick look around and we'll have a walk down there. Let's go. I'm not going to film all the way, but I will film when we get closer. So here we are again, still on Michigan Avenue. Some of the iconic buildings. Just down here you got the Tribune and the likes, Trump Hotel, and that takes you down to the river. But where we're going is just here. Maybe you can read the sign and go down these steps, then I'll tell you about it. Here it is. This is a great little bar, dive bar down below. Really weird. It's the Billy Goat Tavern. This place was made famous because of Saturday Night Live on American television. Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, James Belushi, and it was a satirical sketch about Greek immigrants, and all they could say was cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger, 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 4 Pepsi, 2 cheap. Cheeseburger, 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 2 Pepsi, 1 cheap.
Anyway, we'll go and have a walk in. I'll show you the walls, then I'm going to have a beer. Let's go in. Hello. We'll get something in a second, yeah?
I am when I
Walls of history. There is a history of this place originally, and it was to do with the owner, Chicago Cubs, and a goat. The whole thing was the goat became the mascot, and there was a curse of the Cubs, but it got lifted at some point. I say, you got to be American, you got to be into your football, your baseball, to really get it. But it became iconic, and that's how Saturday Night Live got involved with it. But it's a great little bar, and they do some terrific food as well. And it's just great. It's a Chicago heritage, and I like it. And I'll always come here when I can, and I'll probably buy another T-shirt while I'm here as well. But we'll see where we go. It looks like they've got the Cubs on at the moment down there. And why wouldn't you? As I am here in Chicago again, and it's a nice day, it seems like a great idea to take the water taxi. Enjoyed it last year. We'll see how it goes this time. I don't know where it's going to. We might go down to Chinatown, or might just have a ride around. But either way, seems like a good idea. So let's have a look around what's here, and I'll then see you on board when it gets here. This impressive looking building here, you can't quite see it because it put his names on the front. You have to make a guess. Make a guess in the comments. Who do you think it is? He likes to put his name on everything, and I'm in America, and you'll see it in a minute. It's going to be a nice boat, but it's slightly unfortunate. I haven't got upstairs to sit outside. And we are on our way. And even the sun's come out to sea for us. And now we're out here. You can see the name on the building. And we're on our way. And I can see the Sears Tower, or the Willis Tower, just over the back there. So we're going to pop down here, and our first stop will be at Union Station, just to my right hand side, Marina City. The wonderful concept of city living, city within a city. Down below, if you're so inclined, you can have your own mooring for your boat. And I don't know if I'm going to make it, but also under there was the one that I wanted to go to for legal seafoods, to go and have my clam chowder, but time's running out, and today's my last full day, so I might just have to wait till I get to Boston to have some of that. See, look at that, those boats just there all moored up, and that is legal seafoods just there. So near and yet so far, but who knows. There's Dearborn Street. Right. It's a point of interest, look, if you live up there, your car park is just below, and your boat park is there. If you've got a submarine, I'd imagine you're going to go down here. What a great idea. Impressive. You couldn't have bought that shot, could you? Marvellous. This is a very impressive building. The reason why it's angled like that on both sides is because it had such a small footprint. So the clever old architects came up with this cantilever design, and they couldn't be any bigger on the footprint than they are because of the railway. Very, very clever stuff. I wanted to go on a cruise this year, and here I am now doing one on the Chicago River. And that's Chinatown behind me. Quick excursion down to Chinatown. Best views on the river coming back. See all the buildings, all the skyscrapers. We'll get past this bridge and we'll see Willis Tower. And at the end of this little trip, it's going to be goodbye Chicago and hello Boston. I'm not quite finished yet. I need to get over to Cloud Gate and have a look at the bean. Kind of crazy, I'm looking at the camera here, and on the screen it doesn't look as big, but here in real life it's massive. That'll do for the boat. But my God, it's impressive. I do like this city. So here I am, Millennium Park. I'm going to go and have a look at the bean. To give it its proper name, Cloud Gate. It's a very impressive structure. And I want to get up here. I'll show you. Here it is. And it's called a bean. It's bean shaped. And we'll go and have a walk underneath because that's impressive too. And why wouldn't you be impressed with that? It's marvellous. When I first came here, it was all blocked off. Hello. because it was winter and the ice might fall on you. But not today, just get blinded by the sun. Great, isn't it? Love it. There's something else that I want to see here. Got to walk down that way. It's some strange looking fountain, but we'll do that in a minute. There's a beam. There I am, look. Now this is what I wanted to come and see, but this one's not switched on. So we'll have a quick walk around the side. There's another one behind. And we'll have a look at that. It all illuminates and it's lit up. There we go, look. There's like a massive face. And I have seen water coming out of them. But it doesn't look like it's doing that today. Maybe it is. As I come away, that one might be lit up too. Is it? I hope so. Have a look. Yes. A great lit wall with face on it. And you can see just between the teeth, I think that's where the water comes out. But it's not doing it today. Let's have a look around this other side, see if there's something going there. See if there's one on this side too. Just a great big glass brick wall. We'll walk back and have another look. Oh, that's quite impressive. I don't know if you can see it. You've got the sun on it as we get closer. But when the water's coming out, it's very, very impressive. Very strange things. And you can see again where the mouth is, that's where the water comes out. I think it's just something for the summer. There we go. Anyway, I've seen it now. I'll go and see if there's something else. There you go, big smiley face. Iconic building, had to come and get a picture of it. Unfortunately, there's a load of building work going on. But I got it, I've done it. And that's basically the view that I've got from here. So I walked all the way down here and found this. Never mind, Chicago Theatre, we've now seen it. I am in downtown Chicago at Union Station. And I've got to go back to O'Hare Airport. It's 8:45 in the morning. Now I've never quite done this like this before. So let's see how can you get from downtown Chicago to O'Hare Airport, and you could always flip it and do O'Hare Airport to downtown Chicago Union Station. Let's find out. Looking at the maps, there is a blue line station down here. This is Clinton Street, coming down from Jackson Boulevard, which would take me across a street called Van Buren. Now, there is a blue line station there, so it's the blue line that takes you all the way to the airport, so this should be really simple. What I've done previously is jump on the blue line, but because of the hotel that I was staying at, I'll get off a station or two before that. But this is the first time I've done it from Union Station, which, if you're connecting to something like an Amtrak, is going to be your closest station. So let's get down to this one, and I think I can see an underpass there, or a flyover, and I think that that's where the station is. So it's only 2 blocks, maybe about 100 yards. So let's carry on with this. Sorry about my bag making a click click. You'll see, maybe across the road there, it says CTA. So that's Chicago Transit Authority. And it's quite weird because it's on this flyover. I'd imagine that was probably built after the stations. But what we're going to do, how accessible this is. Oh, the car's stopping for me. Right, so this is Blue Line. O'Hare, there's one in 4 minutes. A bit of a bugger, this is some stairs here. I don't think there's any accessibility stuff. So I've got to carry me bag down. I'll see you at the bottom. So here we are, you can see. This is where we are. This is where we're going, so a whole bunch of steps. And you can see there are other places where it joins up, where you can get other trains. Here we go. So I've got it on my Venture card, so I should just be able to tap in. And I have just found the signage. I thought it'd be up above, but it wasn't. It's kind of like on the uprights. That's me on board and rolling. So I'm not going to film all the stations because there's about 20 of them. It's 8:55, so it's taking me 10 minutes to walk from Union Station, get inside Clinton, get my back downstairs, and we'll see how long it now takes to get to O'Hare Airport. I hope you're enjoying this. Click like and subscribe. Comment, have you done this journey? It is now 9:24. We've to a station called Montrose, and there are about 5 stations left. So all going very nicely, and no problems as yet. And I'm enjoying the ride. That's it. Here I am at Chicago International Airport. Now, the trains on both sides here are blue trains. They're all blue trains here, and they all go back to Chicago. Go to Forest Park. It's a $5 ride. I'll show you the ticket machine in a minute where you can get them from. They run 24 hours, and it was using the train clock 9:45 when we arrived, so it was exactly 1 hour. Looking at their app, they claim that it's 56 minutes, so I don't think that's a bad do, really. You get little delays, that's all right. So just go up these escalators, and if I remember right, there's a ticket machine there that you would buy your Venture card on. But I would say download the app, and that way you can just add as you go. You don't have to worry about a machine. It's $5, and it doesn't matter if you buy ahead or time or not. I bought my first one in the UK, but it's when you activate it, it gives you 24 hours access. So it's like yesterday, I used 3 buses and a train, and it still only cost me $5. And that's a bit of a bargain. Right, just as we come up here, I'll show you the machine, and then I'll end the video. So here's your Venture machine. You can go with it. You can go with a G on here, like you can go for a 1-day pass or a new Venture card, but they charge you for those. These ones are paper cards. They're the ones that you want, and that way you just pay your $5 and then you move on. That one is a plastic one that once you reload, they'll charge you for the card, but then that $5 that you put on the card will actually become rides as well. So it's not a bad deal really, but it's if we want to use one all the time. Looks like I'm in Greece, but I'm not. I don't know why they've got a Greek flag up there. There you go, that's more like it. So I've got to go find Terminal 3 to get my plane to Boston. You'll see my full Chicago video very soon. The Seattle one's up if you want to go and check that one out, and I'm going to put a link on here now so you can see it. And I'm going to do Boston, I'm going to do Salem, and hope you like and subscribe and are enjoying what I'm doing. See you soon. Fun start to my day. I'm at the Hampton Inn, Logan Airport, Revere in Boston. There'll be a link to my little review of this place at the end of this video, so I won't go into it now. I'm about to get the shuttle, which hopefully is going to take me to a railway station so I can get into Boston. And we will see history, we'll see seafood, might see some people dressed up in silly stuff, I don't know, but we'll find out. And I hope it stops raining, because otherwise I'm going to get wet. Let's go get that shuttle, then we'll get the train, and we're going to have a good day. And you can stay dry. See you in a bit. Hello, am I right to ask you, you go to Wood Island to drop off at the station, yeah?
I'll drop you off on my way.
That's great, thank you. That's a very interesting little thing. There's my bus, never been here before. Wood Island, so I would imagine I get the blue line into downtown Boston, and then I've got to find my way back by either getting here and he'll pick me up, but I have to phone him, or it might be easier just to go to the airport and pick the airport shuttle up. So we'll try that. Seems to have eased off the rain a bit as well. Let's go see if we can get this train There's a map here. Let's have a look at this. Revere was where I'm staying in the hotel-ish. That's where I am now. Goes past the airport. Could be down there somewhere, I'd imagine. Let's see. Right, I don't know how this works. Tap and ride. Hello. Never been here before, so I don't know what I'm doing. I want to go downtown.
Yep, you're on the right platform.
Do we just tap in, tap out? Just me?
Yeah, you can use the machine right on top. Keep the machine.
And that just... Excellent, thank you. Which track do I want? Which track? Here, okay, thanks. That was easy. Don't know how much it's cost me, but I've done it anyway. Isn't it exciting, all new stuff? Okay, right, let's see where we go. Here comes the train. Oh, that was $2.40 by the way. £1.78.
Wood Island bus connections. Please take your personal belongings with you when you exit the train.
Let's hope the day improves somewhat. We've sat on this Blue Line train for God knows how long. We are at Wood Island, got on. It was a 10-minute delay, then a 20-minute delay. It turned out to be a half-hour delay. On mine is the next stop.
Next and last stop for this train is Bowden.
Bowden. Whatever Bowden is, we'll go and take a look. Always stairs. My first look of downtown Boston. I ain't got a clue where I'm going. I'll have a look in a minute. But it's still raining, so I better put my jacket on. South Bullfinch. An illustrious architect and citizen. Boston is quite known for its Irish connection. I'm just walking past this place here called Dubliner, so let's have a little look. I'd imagine that that's going to be Molly Malone wheeling her wheelbarrow. I'd imagine that they are Irish wolfhounds of some kind. There you go. I haven't been here very long. I'm going to go and have a wander. There's a big clock towery thing over there, so I kind of think that will be of some sort of note. So I'm going to have a look and see what we can find. Clam chowder is also on the menu for today. Interesting little thing, off on, off. Still raining, I might do that. Then again, I might not. You can see from here, the place has got some history. We've got the old State House there, and the high-rise up all around it. I think it's quite fascinating how old and new really just blend and mix together. Hopefully I'm going to see a bit more of that. Oh, where's that clock towery thing I was on about? I'll get down there and have a look and find out what it is. I suppose really I should get a map out and have a look. But I kind of like random wanderings, as long as I can find my way back eventually. Oh look, waterfront, Fennell Hall, North End, Government Centre, came through that on the train. Fennell Hall is supposed to be something. Let's go and find that. I've accidentally found some red brick. Now, I believe this is what's called the Freedom Trail. So I'm on the right way. So there's me a big building. But I'm going to follow this red brick line because you're supposed to. Potentially that could be a fun one to go in. Samuel Adams Tap Room. I'm beginning to like this. There's a loud man over there. I'm going to go and take his picture.
It's also where new citizens of the U.S. are sworn in. Earlier, folks, we saw Boston's old City Hall. I always like to wrap things up by putting on Boston's current City Hall, which is this building. We built City Hall like this on purpose. It's a style of architecture.
There you go. Here's the first one of the day. I'm sure there's some others. They like the history-ish. Don't know what's going on here. Let's go and have a look. That's something for locals. Let's have a look at this bloke. This is Samuel Adams. That's his tap room. Hello Sam, I like your beer. We'll have one of them later. Carry on with Freedom Trail. I'm free to do so. See what I did there. Where's the Freedom Trail gone, mate? Come on, be friendly. Alright, and ignore me. I'd imagine it's a bloke called William Carman, because this is Carman Park. Ah, I kind of know something about this place. This is called the Union Oyster House, and I believe it's one of the oldest eating places, I don't know if it's in Boston or the USA, and there's a bar around here as well, which is supposed to be one of the oldest. Another one down in New Orleans claims to be at the, can't remember what it's called now. Oh, look, John Lafitte's. But let's have a look at this. 1826. And then you've got the Bell in Hand Tavern, which I think is supposed to be the oldest there as well. Let's have a look. This might have to be my first stop. I told you I like accidental wanderings. Let's see what this says on here. This one says it's been around since 1795. It's quite old. It doesn't look very open yet. Am I ready for some clam chowder? I suppose I could get two in today, couldn't I? As if you needed convincing. The oldest tavern in the United States. Pause if you want to read it, and then keep going again. It's not open yet, but we'll pop that later. Here I am, the Union Oyster House, America's oldest restaurant. It just happens to be next door to America's oldest bar. And as it's Boston, I suppose we're going to have Sam Adams and clam chowder in a bowl. And I want to assess it, see how we get on. Right, we'll get me ordering in a minute. My bowl of clam chowder is here. Some oyster crackers. Got some warm cakey thing. That's the side, I'd imagine that's bread. I'll try some of that in a minute. But this is New England's, this is chowder. This is the Union Oyster House. This smells fantastic. It's very thick. No bacon, seems to be my thing. Got some potatoes, got some clams, let's try it. Oh. It's very much on a par with a Bodine's one in San Francisco. Just trying what this bread thing is. It's like a sponge cake. Ooh, it tastes like Madeira cake. A bit different, isn't it? I'll give you some butter with it as well. I don't know if you think you need it. Strangely enough, it goes. It's sweet. Try again while they're together. Yeah, it works. I like it with sourdough. What are you calling this bread? Because it tastes like Madeira cake to me.
Cornbread.
It's cornbread?
Yeah.
All right,
Every
okay.
place makes it a little bit different. We like to make it sweet, we think it goes good.
It is sweet and it does go with it, yeah, it's very nice, yeah. There you go, cornbread. Oh, I really got a hit of clam there. That's very nice. I've got to be careful with this thing, it falls apart. So I have literally had clam chowder coast to coast. Let me finish it off and I'll let you know what I think at the end. Proper. That was really nice. Very different to have a piece of cornbread with it. He said that they do the cornbread and they make it sweeter, so it offsets against the salt in the chowder. Although I felt the chowder was seasoned perfectly. And it tasted great. It's got a real nice after creamy taste, and there's plenty of potato and clams in there. I really, really like it. It's strange with the cornbread though, so I've got to get used to that because I'm used to having it with sourdough. But it's certainly in the running. It's a cracker. $13.95 a bowl. Well worth it. Finish me Sam Adams and continue with me wandering. I am following the Boston Freedom Trail very nice way to do it. Takes you through different neighbourhoods and you don't really need to know too far what you're doing. But I've got to say, it's not very nice in this weather. I'm going to give it another 10, 15 minutes. I think I might start heading back. I can see there's quite a lot here to see, but I'm not going to get to see it quite simply because it's too bloody wet and horrible. And I'm tired. It's been a long 2 weeks and I can save myself, hopefully, a dry day in Salem tomorrow. I'm going to go and see if I can find myself another feature. I'm going to call it a day. I'm just looking up here actually, it looks very nice. I'm going to turn you around. These lampposts, it's an old city and it's great and I love it. But I also like being dry. Hello little doggy, is that an Iggy?
Yes.
Yes, thought so. Hello Iggy. Hello, bless you. Yes, yes, I know. We used to have a whippet.
Oh, did you?
But a small whippet, people used to mistake that for an Iggy.
Oh, those are so sweet. Oh, it must have been small if they got mistaken.
Yes, well, he's taller than that, but there we go. We've currently got a Bedlington whippet, so it's like a hairy whippet, basically.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, very nice.
I bet it was beautiful.
Yeah, anyway, sorry to disturb you, little Iggy.
No, you're fine.
Anyway,
have a good day.
Thank you.
Right.
That Boston Iggy. Oh, how about that? It's all very cool around here. I think it's call it a day. Go back, watch a bit of telly, maybe have a bit of a snooze. Still haven't got used to this silly time difference, and then day after tomorrow I fly home, do it all again in the wrong direction. Joys of international travel, eh? What they call me, Abtaman. Right, see you in a bit. Bit of Boston skyline. Is it really trying to dry up? This is Boston traffic on a lunchtime on a Thursday. Ah. There we go.
I've done what I can in terms of others.
We get to cross, but they get to go where the hell they like. The vehicles. It's great, isn't it? Right, the next fun is to find my way back to my hotel. I have to get to the airport and then I can get the free shuttle bus. I can't go back to Wood Island or Woodside Island or something because I've got a phone to get picked up and I don't have phone signals, I only have data. The easiest way is to take a $2 ride to the airport and get the free shuttle. That should be fun. I certainly don't think I need anything else to eat today. I would have gone and had some more clam chowder, but I think I had a really good one. And it's the oldest restaurant in America, and they did a very nice version of it. I reckon when I do Salem tomorrow, I may find one, and then I can do my Clam Quest video and say which one I think is the best. Is it the best in the world? Is it the best in America? Or is it best just in the opinion of Abtaman? We'll find out. As if by magic, I'm now at Quincy Market. I can't get any more clam chowder, but I'm going to have a walk through because it's supposed to be quite impressive inside. Seems to be a lot of people hanging about, I don't know why. But let's have a look, there it is. There's Fennell Hall, which is something of history.
Guys, I just needed sweatpants and I got my sweatpants. I see one more.
Can't go around that bit, lots of wet children. A bit like a wet dog, smelly and annoying. Oh my God. There's no babka like that babka. Corn dogs, hot dogs.
I don't know. Kelly, Dad's getting a club.
Pasta. Oh, look at that bowl.
We'll find a spot in the middle? Yeah.
That looks good. My God, that looks good, yeah. Wow. If I hadn't gone to the Oyster House, this was definitely the place to go. And I can't have another one because it's only an hour since I had my last one. Look at these ice cream sandwiches. This place is ridiculous. Very touristy. My God, wonderful. It's got loads of things. She's a bit good, isn't she? All right, it's the food hall of heaven. I think still gonna be heading back. Well, let's go out of here, see what happens. This place has got everything. How very impressive is that? Boston's turning out to be a good day, and the rain stopped. Always knew Barbie was a wuss. Why ain't she out here in the rain? Probably could have looked with Ken keeping warm. That's what I reckon. While I'm here, I might as well fill you in on my day in Boston. It was a great day. It was very rainy. I managed to get to see a good few things, as you've seen from the video. And I took the train, the Boo train, back to the airport, which is what I was told would be the best idea. Free airport shuttle. Travelled across through to Terminal A, Terminal B, and I'm waiting now in a bit of a shuttle shed for the next one to come round. I've done a lot of walking, that's fine. I'm quite happy, just mooching about. But if you like an adventure, yeah, go for it. The hotel's comfortable, the breakfast is okay. You don't want to stay there very long, and it's not ideal for nipping in and out of town. The big pluses are the drivers of the minibuses. They're absolutely brilliant. They really are very, very helpful. Anyway, I've got Salem tomorrow. Hi, hello. Yeah, can I get a large Sam Adams, please, a seasonal.
Large Sam Adams seasonal.
And I would like a clam chowder as well,
Clam
please.
chowder? Of course, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I wanted to get to Legal Seafoods. I couldn't get to the one in Chicago. I didn't see one in Boston because it was raining, but I'm now at the airport about to go home. So there's a Legal Seafoods here. So this will be my last clam chowder. It's supposed to be brilliant. They say it's their award-winning recipe. So we'll see what we get. This is $13.50. We'll give it a go. And also Sam Adams as well, because that is Boston. So I'll be back in a second. So this is their clam chowder. Comes in a cup. Got their own oyster crackers. So for $13.50, it's quite expensive. So let's have a go. See what it looks like. It's very thick. There seems to be a lot in here. Yes, potatoes, clams, and other stuff. It's very nice.
We are out of sleep somewhere, so we cannot do it.
Got some of their crackers in here. Bear in mind I'm at the airport, so they always charge more, don't they? It's very tasty. It's not the best, but it's very, very good. I'll let you know in a minute when I've finished it. I just had a look at the Legal Seafoods website. A cup like this in the Boston restaurant is $9. Here it's $13.50. If you had a bowl, which is about twice as much as this, it's $12 in the restaurant. So prices are comparable. It is very nice. As I get down into it, it's there's a lot of stuff, so it is very good, very, very good indeed. I'm finding that a lot of the clam chowders, quite simply because they're clam chowders, taste very similar. And it's all down to thickness, seasoning, and individual tastes. So I'll think about it on the flight on the way home. Come with my final decision. Cheers. Good morning, YouTube. I'm refreshed. After my long, wet day yesterday, I'm now in some glorious sunshine. I'm going to go to Salem. I've just left my hotel, which is over here. The bus I've got to catch is over there somewhere. We've not quite worked it out yet, but I know it's over there. But you look at this road, that highway is mental. You can't get across. So what is less than 100 yards from my hotel, it's going to take me 10 minutes, maybe 15 to get to. So I've got to go down this road, under the road, and back along the other side. It's the only way to do it safely. So I'll show you where I am, because you've seen the hotel behind me. When I find a bus stop, I'll film it from there. So it's the 4:50 from Boston to Salem. Let's go do some witchy stuff. That'll be fun. I am across the road now at where I think the bus stop is. You have a look, see where I come from. There's my hotel, literally across the road. But I've had to go all the way down there, where that truck's just gone by, all the way underneath to come over to here. So it's taken me about 10 minutes, and I can't exactly see a bus stop, but it says it's at Furlong Drive. So I'm at Furlong Drive, so I hope it stops when it comes. It's due in 10 minutes. I may just be able to ask some. Oh, actually, I have to see it. I can see it now. It was kind of hiding. I'll show you it when I get there. So if they're like the UK buses, if you're not exactly at the bus stop, they don't stop for you, do they? Try not to get run over. I think I can see a bus. I don't know if it's mine or not though, but let's have a look. Oh, this could be it. Could be very exciting. 4:50 to Salem. How marvellous is this? There we go. Morning. I'm going to pay on here. Thank you. We're on the bus. So it says behind me, Salem. So I'm here. Right, let's go find some witches and see how we get on. Like Boston, Salem have a red line you can follow for the historic stuff you can see here, but for some reason it was seen as non-politically correct at some point, so it got overpainted with yellow. As you can see, it didn't work very well, but I don't care, I'll follow it anyway. Interesting looking churchy type place. Apparently I'm in a native space. I don't know what that is, but it's a pleasure to be here. And here we have one of the things that I've been looking forward to. Hello Elizabeth. Pull your nose, there you go. Look at that. We are here with Elizabeth Montgomery. How fabulous is that? Let's go do some more stuff. Now I saw this place online. Ugly Mug Diner. I think I'm going to have to go in and have a coffee or something because it's fabulous. Ugly Mug Diner. I think I'll have a coffee. You've got to look at place with plated plants. Ugly Mug Diner, Salem. So, Ugly Mug Diner, just popped in for a coffee, he topped me up, so I paid him. He said, do you want another one? I said, no, I'm alright, thanks. Do you want me to go? So top me up again for one to go. Can't beat that, can you? Absolute value. What a lovely place. Ugly Mug Diner if you're in Salem. Pop in. Tell them Aptaman sent you. And they are selling this place. So start looking at some spooky stuff. So, cemetery. Let's have a look, see what's going on here. Can't get in there. So we're coming up to the Witch Trials Memorial. Still following our path. And this is a bit of the memorial where the different people were hanged. This is all rather unpleasant. There was a chap as well. He was killed by having stones put on him, and his last words were "more weight." It's not very nice, is it? $16.92. A while ago, wasn't it? how much fun can you have walking around in the sunshine looking at gravestones? To work with her at National Blood and Transplant. I'm sure I did. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm really enjoying Salem, I must say. There's loads going on here. Very quaint, quiet town. Very American. It's just got loads of stuff going on. Lots of people, but it doesn't feel overcrowded. I think Halloween will be a bit different. Nearly fell over. Right, let's go try some of that clam chowder. I'm going to go for your clam chowder, please.
Would you like a cup or a bowl?
I'm going to have a bowl. I'm on a quest to find the best. So hopefully this is it.
Yeah, it does have a lot of seasoning in it. It's nice.
Keep it, yeah, excellent. We'll go for it. That's good. And whatever comes with it.
Just oyster crackers.
Oyster crackers?
Yeah.
Do you not have any sourdough bread or anything like that with it at all?
Yeah, sourdough.
Yeah.
Want 1 or 2 slices?
Just a one. That's fine. Great, thank you very much.
For you?
No, that's great. Cool. Lovely, thank you. Can I keep on with that? I just want to have a look through, yeah. Thank you. That's a zombie IPA. So, rather than Salem, go for it. A very unusual drink here. On there, it's called a lobster-tini. So vodka, lobster essence, with a twist of lemon and garnished with a chilled lobster claw. Maybe I need to do it. Seafood flavoured beverage. You don't get to send it back because it's fishy. It's expensive, but I might give it a go. So we'll see how this goes. A bowl of clam chowder here is $9.50. Certainly cheaper than Boston and cheaper than many of the others I've had. So we'll have to see how good that is. But maybe Salem's just one of those places that's more cost effective. So I'm at the Lobster Shanty, the one with the surly waitresses apparently, but everyone seems so nice and the beer isn't warm. I got it just at the right time because it's filling up now. Well, it's here. Let's have a look. Oh, crikey, there's some stuff in here. It may be slightly thinner than some of the others, but let's give it a go. Look at the size of that. I must say, that is really very, very good. A bit of sourdough. We'll try this. That's very good. Add some lobster crackers. They've given me 2 packets. I think it's a bit of a bargain, this. Try that in there. That is lovely. That is very, very nice. The one thing I'm finding is that they're all very individual and it's down to your individual taste. And for price-wise, I think we've got a bit of a bargain here. I'm going to work my way through it and I'll tell you what I think at the end. It's certainly good value for money, this one. I'm only having one today. Don't think I could eat another one. Right, I'll see you at the end. There's a little bit of a spicy kick in this as well. It might not be the best clam chowder in the world, but it's certainly one of the best locations with some of the nicest people. You can't go wrong with that. And value as well. A tiny Grim Reaper has just walked in. He's got a scythe and he's all in black. And he's about 6. That's funny. That was a very nice clam chowder. Not the thickest. Portion was great. Certainly the atmosphere here is superb. And everything that goes with it was very good. So again, it was a good solid clam chowder. I'm more than happy with that. But what I have to do now is finish it off with something else, which is this, which is one of their strange drinks that they've got here. Oh, let's see how this goes. Put some juice in here. I've got a nutcracker. This is what's known as a lobster-tini. Strong. It's a lobster-based martini. Well, I'm going to drink it, see how we get on. It's probably my last drink of the holiday, so cheers everybody. Hope you've enjoyed my video, and I'll let you know how I get on with this.
So I've now got to eat my Here we go. I've had vodka martinis before, and oyster. Pop it in there, see what happens. There we go, it's all good.
Well, that's me done at the lobster shanty. A lobster-tini. That's an interesting twist, isn't it, really? Rather than an oyster vodka shot. But very nice one to have. Today's working out very nice. Lovely. So we'll go down to the waterfront now and see what we can see down there. Seen witches, seen graves, seen lobster. I've seen clam chowder. I met a very, very lovely couple that are planning on doing a European trip next year. Yeah, it's all working out very nicely. Let's go and see what the rest of the day will bring. Hey. Fire engine number 2. Salem, which city? These are big buggers, aren't they? You get across here somehow. Down there. Hope you can see that. Everywhere we go there seems to be a goat. Coming soon, the goat, Salem. Got no idea what it is, but maybe I need to come back and have a look. See lots of places doing all sorts of food. Are they missing an opportunity having sandwiches? I've seen sandwiches, but sandwiches seems a bit odd. Thank you. Here we go, let's have a look over here. The Goat, Salem. Website. I'm going to have a look at that. goatbarnation.com. Something about moving the spirit of love. That's nice. what can I tell you? Salem is a beautiful little town. Here I am now down on the waterfront. Let's have a quick spin around so you can see what's what. Over there, which I'll point you again in a second, is the Atlantic Ocean. Several thousand miles, that's the way I'm flying tomorrow. Over there, another several thousand miles, was where I started my 2026 adventure, over on Puget Sound in Seattle. I've had a fabulous fortnight. Thank you for coming with me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and take a look at the other videos that I'm doing. Please comment, please like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel. I'm doing it for fun, but it'd be very nice to get my numbers up. Thank you everyone for being there, and bless your heart, everyone that I've met on this trip. It's been a bloody marvel. Right, I'm going to go and find a witch-based pub and have a pint, I think. See you in a bit.